Aeronautics. Aeronautics is the science or art involved with the study, design, and manufacturing of air flight capable machines and the techniques of operating aircraft and rockets within the atmosphere. The British Royal Aeronautical Society identifies the aspects of aeronautical art, science, and engineering, and the profession of aeronautics, which expression includes astronautics. While the term literally meaning sailing the air originally refers solely to the science of operating the aircraft, it has since been expanded to include technology, business, and other aspects related to aircraft. The term aviation is sometimes used interchangeably with aeronautics, although aeronautics includes lighter than aircraft, such as airships, and includes ballistic vehicles, while aviation technically does not. A significant part of aeronautical science is a branch of dynamics called aerodynamics, which deals with the motion of air and the way that it interacts with objects in motion, such as an aircraft. Read about early ideas, balloon flight, modern aeronautics, branches of aviation, aeronautical science, aeronautical engineering, aerodynamics, rocketry. Aviation is the art or practice of aeronautics. Historically, aviation meant only heavier than air flight, but nowadays includes flying in balloons and airships. Aeronautical science. Aeronautical science covers the practical theory of aeronautics and aviation, including operations, navigation, air safety, and human factors. A candidate pilot is likely to study for a qualification in aeronautical science. Aeronautical engineering. Aeronautical engineering covers the design and construction of aircraft, including how they are powered, how are they used, and how they are controlled for safe operation. A major part of aeronautical engineering is aerodynamics, the science of passage through the air. With the increasing activity in spaceflight, nowadays aeronautics and astronautics are often combined as aerospace engineering. Aerodynamics. The science of aerodynamics deals with the motion of air and the way that it interacts with objects in motion, such as an aircraft. The study of aerodynamics falls broadly into three areas: incompressible flow, compressible flow, transonic flow. Rocketry. A rocket or rocket vehicle is a missile, spacecraft, aircraft, or other vehicle which obtains thrust from a rocket engine. In all rockets, the exhaust is formed entirely from propellants carried within the rocket before use. Rocket engines work by action and reaction. Rocket engines push two rockets forward simply by throwing their exhaust backwards extremely fast. Rockets for military and recreational uses date back at least 13th century China. Significant scientific, interplanetary, and industrial use did not occur until the 20th century, when rocketry was the enabling technology of the space age, including setting foot on the moon. I don't necessarily agree with this history. I'm just reading an article on aeronautics. This history may not be the accurate truth. Rockets are used for fireworks, weaponry, ejection seats, launch vehicles, for artificial satellites, human space flight, and exploration of other planets. While comparatively inefficient for low-speed use, they are very lightweight and powerful, capable of generating large accelerations and of attaining extremely high speeds and reasonable efficiency. Chemical rockets are the most common type of rocket, and they typically create their exhaust by the combustion of rocket propellant. Chemical rockets store a large amount of energy in an easily released form and can be very dangerous. However, careful design, testing, construction, and use minimizes risks. Read about aeronautical abbreviations: American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, Aeronautics Defense Systems, Aerospace Engineering, Aerostatics, Air Safety, Air Design Process, Aircraft Flight Control System, Avionics, Flight Dynamics, Longitudinal Static Stability, Aircraft Flight Mechanics. Read all about aeronautics. Aeronautics. Aeronautics.